We were told that you spent a decade researching this book, Eat to Beat Your Diet. So why did it take so long? What did you discover? And what's the book about?
Well, it turns out metabolism is the new frontier when it comes to improving your health. And believe it or not, some of the biggest discoveries about metabolism have been made just in the last 2 years. The new research actually tells us that all of us, our metabolism is hardwired in our body. Everyone has exactly the same, like an operating system in your laptop, and that we have the ability to heal and optimize our metabolism using food. What we eat and how we eat can make a big difference. I'm going to explain it to you first by telling you what we've discovered about how your metabolism normally works before we understand how it goes haywire. Until recently, most people just assumed that they were either blessed or cursed with genetically, with either a fast or slow metabolism, right? And it turns out that that's not true. It turns out that we are all born with the exact same metabolism from day one. And this discovery actually comes from a big research project involving 6,000 people over 20 countries. 90 scientists got together to study their metabolism in exactly the same way. And what was amazing is they studied these 6,000 people in people that were ranging from 2 days old to more than 90 years old. That's the entire human lifespan. All right. And what they discovered is that all humans naturally are hardwired to go through 4 phases of metabolism throughout our life. And this is actually what you're seeing here in this graph over the course of the life from the left to the right. So phase 1, all right? So when you're born, from 0 to 1 year old, our metabolism skyrockets, goes up, 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 50% higher than what your metabolism is going to be as an adult. That's phase 1. Phase 2 is actually from 1 year old to 20 years old, your metabolism goes down, 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 down to adult levels. Now, why is that important and surprising? It's because most people look at teenagers and they're eating 2 or 3 dinners, they're bouncing off the walls, they're sprouting like a bean sprout. They're saying their metabolism must be skyrocketing, right? Wrong. Metabolism is going down in phase 2. Another big surprise is in phase 3, from age 20, and this is really important. From age 20 to age 60, that means 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. The research has discovered that our metabolism is rock stable. We are hardwired not to actually have a slower metabolism when we reach middle age. That is a real surprise. And what that means is that 60 can be the new 20 if you allow your metabolism to do its thing. We're going to come back to why we sometimes have problems. Let me just go to the one final phase of metabolism, because after 60, our metabolism does slow down a little bit, but only about 17% lower than when you were 60. So the real question is, why do some people either gain weight or lose weight more easily? And here's what we've learned. That we used to think that a slow metabolism causes us to gain body fat and gain weight, and that's how it actually happens.
Right.
It turns out it's completely the opposite. It is that excess body fat, which we can eat by eating a lot of junk food, not being as active. Life happens to us during middle age. We get distracted. And when we actually gain extra body fat, it turns out that extra body fat slows down your metabolism, actually crushes your metabolism. And that's actually why people during middle age go through their life and they actually have slower metabolism. But what that means, the good news is that that means that we have the power to actually resurrect our metabolism to what it wants to be by fighting body fat. And in my new book, Eat to Beat Your Diet, I give 150 different foods shown by science and clinical studies that can actually help you fight harmful body fat.